Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to another English class here on verbling.com. My name is Lisa and I'm one of the English teachers here at Verbling. And in this hour, we're going to be having a speaking class. So if you have a reservation for this hour, you can use it now. If you don't have a reservation, just wait a couple of minutes and then you will see the Join Class button. The Join Class button is up at the top of the video there, and when you click on the Join Class button, it opens up another window for you, and that's the Google Hangout window, and then you come and you join us, you show up down here in the bottom with all of us. So, hi Alex, how's it going?
Hello, I'm fine.
Hi. I'm doing well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a nice week?
Well, it's raining a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's raining here too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny, this morning I told my son to look on the iPhone and see what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. And he looked and he noticed that I had a lot of different cities, listed. And in all the places, including Hawaii and here and in Europe, every place was raining. So we're getting rain in a lot of places right now.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
It's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day it was raining as well here because it's raining since maybe 3 or 4 days ago, and the other day a girl was saying the same, and she lived in the United States, so
yeah, it's
strange.
Yeah, it's a little strange. In my area, I live in Washington, so we are known to have a lot of rain, but not usually right now. It's not, not usual to have real rain. It's getting a little cooler. It's not winter yet. It's fall. It's just changed to fall, and but I'm surprised that it's raining already.
Yeah, it's a coincidence.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Mauricio.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I am fine, thank you.
Wonderful. And where are you calling from?
I'm from Argentina.
Okay, great, wonderful. Is it raining there?
Sorry, what?
Is it raining in Argentina?
No, it's sunny today.
Sunny, okay. What about in Rome, Vincenzo? Is it raining in Rome?
Yes, no, it's not raining. Today is a very clear day. It's a very sunny day. Yes, it was like springtime. Yes.
Oh, really? Nice.
With fresh air. Yes, it's very good day. Very good. Very good day. Yes.
Nice day. Nice weather.
Nice day.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to another Italian student yesterday, and he told me that in his part of Italy, which is kind of near Venice, Treviso, I guess, he said it has been raining, quite a bit during the summer, which is unusual.
You see, in the north, the climate is not so good. In the center, normally is better. No? It's better than in the north. I don't know why, but it's there are rainy days in the north. More rainy days in the north than in the center.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, well, Rome is a nice place to go then, right? You get good weather.
Yeah, because this year it was not so humid like the other years. Something is changed. The climate is better. It's better than the other days, than the other years. I don't know why, but this year, apart from the summer that was raining, it rained a lot. No, we don't have a very stable summer. We didn't have a very stable summer.
Oh, okay. A lot of changes.
Yes, a lot of changes. Yes, one day sunny, another day raining. Something very strange because I went on my holidays. I booked a 10 days holidays at the end of September, hoping that I could find. Yes, when I go there, it was raining.
Oh no.
The condition was very bad, so I have to come back after days.
Oh wow. Wow.
Because
we say you could say I had to cut my vacation or my holiday short. That's a phrase we use. I had to cut my vacation short.
Yes, very short, very short.
Too short. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm glad to see you in class. So in this hour, we're going to be having a speaking class. So we're just going to be talking to each other. I have some questions for you guys. And, of course, you can answer the questions and give your own personal experience or your opinions, information, that type of thing. And if you need my help, then I'm here to help you formulate the sentences the correct way, give you some words that maybe you're not quite sure about. So I did create a little document here. It says cars, but it's not cars. It's healthy lifestyle. So we're going to be talking about what does it mean to have a healthy lifestyle and what kinds of things we consider to be healthy. Not everybody agrees with what is a healthy lifestyle, although usually when we've talked about this in other times, in other classes, people do agree on some things. Not everything, but on some things. So we'll see here what you guys have to say about this topic. So why don't we get started just with the first one up there that says, do you think you have a healthy lifestyle? And I want to put it together with the second one that's there. Is it possible to have a healthy lifestyle in, I should say, in the modern world here? Why or why not? So, you know, do you think you do is kind of yes, no, sometimes not, maybe. But then I want to hear more information about what you think about having a healthy lifestyle today. Like in the modern world, do you think it's easier than it used to be, or is it more difficult than it used to be? So, Alex, why don't we start with you?
The first question. Do you think you have? Okay. Well, I try to.
Good answer. I try.
Healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yes, I try it. I yes, I can say that I don't use any kind of motor transportation.
Oh. Do you walk or ride your bike or something?
Yes, I normally go everywhere by bicycle.
Oh, okay.
Or walking, and I eat healthy food. I'm not vegetarian. I eat every kind of food. I practice sport because I like to do sport almost every day. And I sleep my 8 hours.
Wow, you got it all. You got it all.
Yes, but I think that for having a healthy lifestyle, it's not enough to only be focused on the body. Because the mind is very important. Is related with the body.
Yeah.
The mind and the body. So now one thing I think it's not very healthy for my life is to be a lot of time in front of the laptop because I have to study a lot and type a lot of texts and all these kind of things. So this is I think this is the most unhealthy thing in my life that I would change, but I can't because I need I must to do this. So maybe in by the time will try to I will try changing this unhealthy habit.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So that could be one aspect of the modern world that makes it hard to have a super healthy lifestyle, maybe, is that we spend a lot of time in front of our computers because we do so many things on them. We're using them right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
For everything.
For everything. Yeah.
To communicate, writing, reading, browsing something, learning
Working.
English.
Yeah. Yeah. Learning. All kinds of learning can happen with the internet these days. So
Yes.
yeah, it's hard to get away from the screen.
Yes.
From the computer. Yeah, I understand. I have that same difficulty in trying to, get a little bit more exercise and have a little healthier lifestyle is, getting away from the computer so I'm not just sitting down a lot and looking at the screen. But it's difficult because it's so fun too.
Yes.
Yeah, and useful. Okay, Mauricio, what about you? Do you think you have a healthy lifestyle, and do you think it's possible to have a healthy lifestyle these days?
I think, as Alex said, I have a healthy lifestyle too, and because I try to eat healthy food. I mean, I not always eat healthy food, and but I like to do some exercises, some sports. And I like to go to the gym, and I like to go running, and I like to go swimming too. And
nice.
Yeah, I do a lot of activities.
Do you
So I think
do you go swimming like in a lake or in the ocean or at a pool, like a gym or something?
no, at a pool.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because I am in the middle of the country, so I don't have
Oh, okay. You don't
ocean
have
close.
a beach or something close by.
Yeah, I don't have a beach or nothing.
Yeah.
So I have to go to a pool.
Okay, nice. What do you think about the modern world? Does it make being healthy harder or easier?
And I think it's harder in the modern world, but in my opinion, it is possible to have a healthy life. And because people have a lot of work to do, and they don't have time to make food or healthy food. Probably they don't have time to exercise. But I think that if you organize yourself, your activities, and try to do, and I mean, if you put healthy foods and exercise as your priorities, you can reorganize your schedule and do those activities that are healthy for your health.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's good. I was just as you were speaking, I thought I could write some things down because you mentioned some good things. So yeah, some of the things that might make it harder to have a healthy lifestyle these days, like Alex mentioned, was spending a lot of time in front of the computer, sitting in front of the computer, and then you mentioned a good one was not having time to cook food. So maybe sometimes we have to rely on fast food or some quick types of food or something like that, and maybe I know some people have a hard time not getting enough sleep because they're working a lot or studying, something like that. I think sometimes it's hard to not get enough exercise because of time. But then you mentioned that if you make it a priority and you plan it, schedule it, then it's easier. Yeah.
At least it's possible.
At least it's possible. Yeah, we do have gyms, and you can go swimming at pools or go running or ride your bike more, things like that. But sometimes finding the time is the harder part. Yeah. But you have to make choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mauricio, what do you do? Are you a student or do you work?
I'm a student right now.
Okay.
I study computer science. So I spend a lot of time in front of the computer.
Yeah. Well, that might be for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you're studying computers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's so do you see other students, do you see them making an effort to stay healthy, like getting enough sleep and doing some exercise? And because sometimes
And
students don't take care of themselves. They study hard and party hard.
yes, that's very common.
Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes they don't get enough sleep is one of the problems with students. Yeah. Do you think you get enough sleep?
And yes, I think yes, I sleep in
Okay.
an average 8 hours.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Does your in Argentina, is there a tradition of having a nap, like a siesta?
Yes, there is a tradition, but I don't take naps.
You don't. Okay.
No, because I sleep well during the night, so
Yeah, if you get 8 hours,
I don't
that's
need
great.
to. Yes.
Yeah, you don't need a nap. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. Hi, Tati Tulin. Welcome.
Hello, hello. Thank
Hello.
you.
Welcome. We're just talking about healthy lifestyle, and let me go to Vincenzo now, and then I'll come to you next. So, Vincenzo, what do you think about your lifestyle? Are you having a healthy lifestyle right now?
I agree with the student that said that to have a healthy body in a healthy mind, and also you can also put vice versa, a healthy mind in a healthy body. I think that we could have an healthy life if we concentrate about these two things. We have to do what we can in order to have an healthy body. In this way, I think I try to eat what I think is healthy.
That's a good statement. What I think is healthy.
It's healthy, yes. I think it's healthy because sometimes I'm not right.
Right.
Because
Sometimes
no one has the truth picture.
Exactly.
But yes, I try to equilibrate because I'm reading something about healthy food. So yes, I try to eat less meat and to substitute. Perhaps this could be a question that we can talk afterwards. In order to have healthy food, also to maintain the mind in a way that I can I can feel myself. I don't know how to explain, but sometimes with the rhythm of the life, you are very distracted. You are what can I say? Split in some parts.
Oh,
No?
like
Do you understand what I mean?
I
Yes,
think
but
so. Like doing too
yes.
many different things, like you go one way and then you're doing something else. Like
Yes. When you have a lot of things to do, you are nervous. So
anxious. Oh
I
yeah.
think every person needs a place where he can reach a kind of a unity for himself, no, with himself. Like meditate, could be meditation, but I don't make meditation, but I prefer to concentrate in the morning about language. Right now I'm studying Spanish, so I prefer to concentrate about this. I think it's a good exercise, but everyone can choose another thing, in order to be with himself. Sometimes, as I said, sometimes life is so dangerous.
Maybe scattered. Like maybe you mean like it's all scattered. Too much happening all at the same time.
Yes. So I think it would be very useful if someone could be this exercise, to of concentration in the morning, also in the evening before going to bed. But I don't use it. Only I do this only in the morning. About the mind. This is about the mind. About the body, I said try to have don't exaggerate about meat, and try to eat much fruit and vegetables, much fruit and vegetables. fruit and vegetables, yes, perhaps this is an argument, is a topic that we are going to describe
Yeah, we'll talk about
discuss
food in a
afterward.
minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we told what else? Yes, there is my dog that is make a lot of company, lot of.
Do dogs
Yes,
help
yes,
you have
yes.
a healthy lifestyle?
Yes, this could be a very useful way to be with yourself. You know, you can find a kind of relax. You know, if you have a pet, something like this. No, it's very useful, I think, in life. You know, because sometimes you can have a friend, a good friend like a dog, like my dog.
Like
Yes.
a companion. Yeah, it keeps you
Yes,
company.
yes. Okay, what else? Yes, but I think the most is about the balance between body and mind. Yes,
Balance.
you have to pay attention at the two.
Yeah, sure.
At the two. Yes, sometimes you have to say to feel to your
Yeah.
body and to feel to your mind to
Yes.
pay attention to your body and pay attention with your thinking with your thoughts.
Yeah,
Something,
sure.
only this. Okay.
Okay, yeah, good. Well, we lost Tatitulin and Mauricio. I don't know if they're having trouble or if they had to go.
No, we are alone, teacher. Oh dear.
You
Yeah,
never
only three
know.
of us.
We have Alex and you still. That's good. So let's talk about what do you guys think is healthy food, because nowadays people have all different types of diets and things that they are doing, and not everybody agrees. So Alex, what, in your opinion, based on what you know, what you've read, what's your own experience?
Excuse me, teacher, they are calling me.
Hold on, yeah, Mauricio has some noise there.
Mm-hmm.
Mauricio? Okay, there. I think Vincenzo. All right. Alex, let's hear from you. What do you think is healthy food?
Well, healthy food.
And have you changed your mind over, as you're living and learning? Have you made changes to your diet at all, or have you always been eating the same way?
Yes, I've been eating the same way always, but recently I think more than before about the vegetarian diet.
Okay. Yeah.
Diet. Yes, because when I speak with people who is vegetarian, and they tell me about the way the companies raise the animals and treat the animals and all this stuff. I agree with everything they think and they speak.
Yeah.
So, and besides of this, when I'm looking for information about all these kind of things, or documentaries about farms and companies like McDonald's, Burger King, and all this. Yes, I see that it's not good the way they
factory farming, the idea of factory farming. Yeah.
the way they treat the animals, and many times I think if I had to if I had to kill by myself the animals, I wouldn't be I would be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that something that people talk about very much in Spain in terms of the way that animals are raised.
Yes.
Yeah, people.
Yes. I remember one day with my friends. We were talking about this, and the girlfriend of one friend of mine
Mm-hmm.
uh, was talking about the way the pate,
Mm-hmm. Pate. Yeah.
the pate,
Pate. We say pate. Yeah.
the pate, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
The way that it was made. Yeah.
the way that it was made. Yes, and she was explaining about this, and I decide to not to eat more.
Oh.
More.
Yeah. You didn't like that anymore, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It,
Sometimes people, they don't really know how their food is farmed or raised, how the animals are treated, and when they learn about that, it's very upsetting to them because it's not what they thought was happening. So yeah.
yes.
So that does turn some people into vegetarians. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a vegetarian for about 10 years when I was about 18 or 19 until about 28 or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but luckily there are alternatives. Nowadays we have organic and we have, animals who have a good life and that type of thing. So if you want to eat meat, you can sometimes find good sources. At least here in the United States, it's pretty easy to find
Mm-hmm.
animals that were raised in a healthy way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Mauricio we dropped out. So is vegetarianism popular in Spain these days, or because I don't think it was when I was living in Spain.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yes. Now it is becoming more popular by the
Uh-huh.
time. It's becoming more popular, um, especially among the young people.
Mm-hmm.
The young people.
Mm-hmm.
And but it's a minority. It's a minority. The people that practice this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Uh, the the profile of the general profile of these people is people who is very critic and
Mm.
with the system and
Yeah.
yes.
They're very critical of the
Yes,
system. Yeah.
yes, they're critical.
Well, I
And
wonder,
mm,
in Spain,
mhm,
how are animals raised? Do they have factory farming? Because that's usually one of the things that people are most opposed to and that's very big here in the United States, of course, because we have such huge population to feed.
mhm,
So, when you talk about factory farming, this is what it looks like, so you have
mm,
chickens just like completely, packed in the cages and they get sick. These are pigs, you know.
mm,
Sometimes the chickens can still walk around, but they're very crowded. The cows a lot of times are, it's not very healthy conditions for raising animals. And so a lot of people are against this type of farming, raising animals this way. But I don't know what it's like in Spain. Are there places
mm,
that look like this in Spain, or are there, kind of smaller farms still?
mhm. Well, here in Spain, when you go to the shop, you have two kind of products. You can choose between the products that come from the big companies,
Okay. Yeah.
like the ones you are showing,
Yeah.
and you can choose the other kind of meat, more
Small
more
farms.
healthy.
Okay. Yeah.
more
Oh,
part.
okay.
It's more expensive,
Yes, of course.
but it's healthier.
Uh-huh.
It's healthier.
Right. Yeah, so this is what it looks like around here if the cows, for example. So if you go and you buy something called grass-fed meat, it means that the cows, they just grew up on the pasture. So all they did was walk around on the grass and eat the grass. They were not living just on dirt and being fed corn and grains and other stuff. So this is kind of more like this is the way that most people believe their animals are being raised, but it's not true. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is a more like idyllic situation, the way it used to be actually everywhere. So yeah.
Yes, but another thing is the question about why the animals have to be eaten,
Uh-huh.
because at the beginning of times, in the midst of times,
Okay.
how do you say this?
Yeah, in the beginning of times or in the beginning of history, we say, like recorded
Yeah.
history or
Um, uh,
do you
lo-
mean like Adam and Eve kind of times, like in the very beginning, as they
yeah,
say?
long time ago,
A
long time
long
ago.
time ago. Yeah, we say a long time ago.
Yes. Um, People needed to eat animal meat
Uh-huh.
because maybe they didn't have the the
Technology. Yeah.
technology development we have.
Okay, yeah.
So they needed to eat animal meat, but nowadays we have a lot of food, we have a lot of choice,
Ah,
so
yeah.
we could survive without eating animal meat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And another thing that vegetarians say is that a lot of food is eaten by the animals to be raised.
Yeah.
So all this food could be eaten by humans, and if we if we didn't use this food to raise um, all the animals,
Mm-hmm.
we would have food for everyone in the world.
Yeah, yeah, right.
People,
That's one
people
of the
say
arguments. Yeah, sure.
yes.
Okay,
Mm.
I think we have Vincenzo back with us. Are you back with us, Vincenzo?
Yes, I was there. I had there was a phone call for me.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, Alex and I, we lost Mauricio, but Alex and I were just talking about, he said he's been interested more in the idea of vegetarianism and some of the reasons. And one of the reasons is the idea that the way animals are treated these days in a lot of places, we call it here factory farming. So it's a way of
yeah,
raising animals in very tight spaces with lots and lots of animals like chickens, pigs,
yeah,
cows, and
yes, yes, yes,
a lot of people are against that. They don't like
yes,
that.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm trying to reduce what's this, the consume the
Is
use
that
of
meat?
the eating of meat. Try to substitute with something like beans and lentils or something in order to have yes to have
Mm-hmm.
half the meal with meat and half
Uh-huh.
with other vegetables that can substitute meat, like
Uh-huh.
as I said, beans or lentils or
Yeah.
other kind of things. And yes, I think this could be a good thing to behave in this way because yes, I think that could be could be possible to have a change in order to go toward vegetarianism.
Vegetarianism, yeah. Is that
Vegetarianism, yeah.
I was asking Alex if that was becoming more popular in Spain. It used to be, it used to be really popular in the United States, and I told Alex that I actually was a vegetarian for 10 years when.
Yeah.
And nowadays, though, people are going back to eating meat, but they're wanting to eat healthy meats. So they buy like grass-fed beef or wild salmon or chicken that's like free. We call it free-range chicken. And one of the latest kind of diet crazes has been what we call the paleo diet. That's been pretty popular in the United States, where people are actually eating more meat and a lot of vegetables, but no dairy and no grains. So they think bread is bad.
Yes, there are some diet also that they advise to eat meat. No,
Yeah.
For example, I don't like this way. No, yes, we must take an eyes to these poor animals that we are killing. That we are killing a lot of animals. Yes, they are our friends. And it's impossible to continue this way because it's very. I think that if one people can go to see when they are killed, it could be useful. Like I'm sorry, what was this? That film that they make is see the film? Yes,
Food Inc.
Orange or Mechanic Orange. No,
No, what was it?
Mechanic Orange. When they
Clockwork
in order
Orange?
to eliminate some not eliminate, to change some addict person. They make see them. They will watch them some film.
Okay.
There was yes something like this. Yes, but it is not. It's not in this way because I think also television and producers are interested in not to make to see these things, no, these horrible things when these animals are killed for us, for giving us our meat.
Yeah, there's been a lot of movies lately about that, like this one called Food Inc. And there's quite a few different ones talking about how our food is.
When they are screaming, when they know when they are killed, they are going to when they are killed. That's very. But yes, but we must overcome our desire or protein, no? In another to trying to substitute meat with other things, no?
Yeah, with other things,
Other thing for our taste of meat that contains a lot of protein. Yes. Have to find the.
Maybe we don't need as much protein as we thought. Something. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And there is also the diet Duncan diet that could advise to eat a lot of meat. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you know?
The which one? The Duncan diet?
Duncan diet. Yeah. That
I don't know that one.
No, yes, advice to eat a lot of meat at first in order to have to lose weight.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, I didn't hear about that one.
If you are going to lose weight, if you eat meat and salad in the morning, and also in the evening, you are going to lose weight.
Okay.
You're going to lose weight. Only this, teacher.
Yeah, yes. Lots of different types of diets out there. Yeah.
Yes, Duncan.
Yeah, interesting. No, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah.
So, let's get back to some of our questions. So, sometimes people think that it's a good idea to eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time, like every day at a specific time. Do you do that, Alex, or do you change it every day?
Mm-hmm. No, I try to eat every day at the same time. Yes, I live with my mother actually, so we have a fixed schedule.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. This this is a good habit. We were talking before about the mind and the body,
Right.
and they are related. So when we speak about a healthy lifestyle,
Yeah.
The to to have a life in order is is a good thing for your health as well. So to have schedules and all these kind of things to keep your house tidy, your head as well, your thoughts.
Yeah.
So yes, I think the schedules are good for health as well. Because if you don't have schedules, you live in a chaos. So this affects your mind and your body as well. So the order is very important.
Yeah, having a schedule is good.
Schedule, yes.
Yeah. Hi, Mauricio. You having some
Hello.
connection problems? Ah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm back.
We were just going on to this question of whether or not you try to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a certain time every day. Mauricio?
Hello?
Yeah?
Yes? Okay.
Yeah. So I can hear you. Could you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So, well, before we were talking about what you think is healthy to eat, and both Alex and Vincenzo were leaning towards more of a less meat, more vegetables kind of diet. I'm wondering, in Argentina, what do you think about that?
And I think in Argentina we eat a lot of meat.
Yeah.
And
you guys in Argentina are known to have good meat, right? Like grass.
Yeah.
A lot of pastures and a lot of cattle on the grasses. Yeah. So do you eat a lot of meat?
Yes, I eat a lot of meat. Yes.
They are very famous for the meat, for meat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I bet then there might not be very many vegetarians in Argentina. Yeah. Well, every culture has their own kinds of cuisine and meats and things that they think are good or not good. So it kind of depends on where you're living too, because you can imagine, Vincenzo, what if you're living in in Alaska where it snows and everything? You can't be a vegetarian up there. You got to eat meat. So that's kind of one of the things that's hard for some places. It doesn't really work to grow vegetables or fruits or grains or things like that. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So you don't think that they are vegetarians?
No, I don't think so.
That's the problem. Yes, but I think every state or every nation has a particular kind of food, or that they are going to eat some a group of foods that are particular for that nation.
Yeah.
For example, I must say that here in Italy, yes, spaghetti is very common, no? To eat spaghetti, spaghetti and pizza, no?
Pizza.
Okay. Yes, it's a kind of food that's very common to eat in Italy.
Yeah.
I think it's the same in other places like Spain, no? paella, something like this, no, or
Yeah,
not.
sure. Oh yeah.
I don't know in America
Hamburgers.
how can we summarize a kind of food that they are going to eat max more the more not the more how can I say yes the most that they are going to eat no the most
The most common
yeah
food that people
common
eat.
food that they said they're going to eat. What
Yeah.
is it? What?
Well, a lot of people
What?
eat hamburgers in the United States. That's
I'm
popular.
hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Yes,
Not
because I
at
think that there
McDonald's
is.
necessarily, but
I think there is a culture that they are going to eat in the street, along the street. Is it so? Huh?
yeah, yeah.
Along the street, they are going, once a while
Eating out.
to
Yeah.
to
Eating
to
out
eat.
is popular.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, policemen like to eat donuts. That's true, Alex. You're watching the American movies.
For example, here in Italy, no, the breakfast, a normal breakfast is cappuccino and what we call cornetto, that is a kind of donut, something like
Oh,
this,
really? Yeah.
with two horns at the extremity. No, it's and they each person, I think, the most of the people are going to have breakfast in this way, cappuccino and cornetto. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
For example, in Spain there is what I don't know, tapas, tapas. What they call tapas, no? A kind of what you eat at the beginning of a
appetizers?
meal. Appetizer, yeah, kind of a lot of appetizer.
Yeah.
They are
Like,
specialized with some appetizer.
yeah,
A
those
lot
are
of
good.
tapas,
Tapas. Yeah. Yeah.
Some nation has something particular. Yes.
Yeah. Mauricio,
Mauricio, what?
Yes.
do you try to eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a certain time every day, or do you change all the time?
I think I usually eat breakfast, lunch in time in general.
Yeah.
And the time can vary sometimes, but in general, I think I eat those foods at the same time.
Around the same time.
Yeah.
In Argentina, what time do you usually have dinner?
And I don't know. I have dinner at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
9:30.
Kind of late.
But
All right.
yeah, but I don't know in general what time people eat. This is the time I eat.
Yeah. How is your characteristic breakfast?
In Argentina, what do you eat for breakfast?
Argentina, yes.
Yeah.
How do you use in order to have breakfast normally? Diciamo,
And I eat cookies and I take some coffee and milk for breakfast.
Only coffee milk?
Yeah.
Only coffee milk? Yeah.
And yeah, some cookies for to eat, and I think is normal here in Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we have bigger breakfasts in the United States. We have eggs, or cereal, toast. Maybe some people eat bacon.
Oh.
You are going to eat in this way after the breakfast, teacher, or not?
No. Next, I'm gonna have lunch later, but I don't know yet what I'm going to have for lunch. Alex, what time do you eat dinner? Because Spain is known to have a late dinner.
Yes, we usually eat dinner, have dinner at 9 o'clock. Some people 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
9. The average is from 9 to 10
Okay.
p.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes later, even. Sometimes starting at 10.
Yes, it depends.
In the city. In the city.
Yes, if it's weekend and you are going to a restaurant, maybe you could eat at 10:30 or even 11.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I have
Yes.
read that in Madrid there is a lot of nightlife that going, no, maybe a lot of bars, a lot
Yeah.
restaurants, something, nightclub, something like this, because there is a nocturne life in Madrid that is they used
Yeah.
to make, no,
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's true. When I was there, I would go out to dinner,
Mhm.
and if I was out at 9 o'clock, there were hardly any people in the restaurant. And by 10 o'clock, it's packed.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming at 10 o'clock. Yeah.
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 It's the dinner time.
Yeah. What about Vincenzo, in Rome or in Italy in general, is Italy having a problem with obesity? People being obese, is that a problem?
No, today there is much attention to be slim, teacher.
Oh,
I
okay.
know every people is changed. The mentality is changed.
Yeah.
There is a lot of people that are going to make using a bicycle today
Yeah.
that before, and there is more attention not not to be fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yes, see, something's changed because I see a lot of people that are changed
Yeah.
their physiognomy, yes, their body. They are more slim than before, more slim than before. So there is something is changed, no?
Mhm.
Also for women because we don't see uh, many more people very how can I say with a lot of curves, teacher. Yes, yes.
Not a
As
lot of
before,
curves, huh?
yes, it's a period different. Uh, do you remember Sophia Loren,
Yeah.
Gina Lollobrigida? They were very, eh, very
Yeah.
in how can I say in flesh, no?
Yeah, in flesh. Yeah.
In flesh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now
but
now the
today,
women are skinny, huh?
yeah, but also if I see some article that some women are going to make the contrary, I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know if you have read something in this way, no?
Yeah, sure.
They're
Yeah,
going to
definitely.
have some operation in order to be a lot of teeth, a big
No.
teeth.
You have to do an
Yes,
operation? Yeah.
yes, I get to see. Yes, how do you call it? How is it called?
Like a boob
Uh,
job. They get a boob job.
yes, 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 yes.
That's what you call
Yes.
it.
But yes,
Yeah.
I must
Okay.
say that perhaps I see in general in the film that Americans are very big, you know, so there is a
Yeah.
problem with obesity in America or not? Don't
Yeah.
you think so? Don't you think so?
Yeah, there
Yes,
is. A lot of people are
there's some
overweight.
people, I don't know, in the medium, but could be because yes, yeah, I only one time went to McDonald's, but it was very filled with no, I didn't like it because it was very strange because I only have how can I say one of the panini, come si chiama? How do you call it? Hamburger, no,
Hamburger?
hamburger, yes, and I felt very heavy. How can I
Oh,
say?
yeah.
It was sweet because I didn't eat much, no, I
Mm.
didn't eat much, but at the same time, I I feel I felt very heavy, no, I don't know,
Hmm. Yeah, it
as
didn't.
as I have eaten a lot of food,
Yeah.
but uh,
Yeah.
I don't know what they are going to put in this
When that food.
let me say sandwich, but sandwiches, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
What about in Spain, Alex? Is obesity a problem at all?
Uh, Not well. There are people with overweight, but it's not common.
Yeah.
Here, people is slim or normal.
Uh-huh.
No, not slim, but normal.
Just normal, yeah. It
Yes.
seems like in Spain, a lot of people, and around the world, especially in Europe at least, people walk or ride their bikes a lot more than in the United States. In the United
Yeah.
States, we drive our cars everywhere, for
Mm,
sure. Yeah.
yeah. But in the United States, the distance are longer,
Yes, that's true.
I
Yeah.
guess. Yes.
Yeah. That's one
Here,
of the drawbacks.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
mhm,
Yes. For
yeah.
example, teacher, have taken the habit to have a walk, an hour walk in the morning,
Mm.
all the day, all days, because I think that gymnic or uh, getting having exercise, some exercise is very good for health, you know.
Yeah.
So this, I don't know about you or about the other students, uh, but they are very young. They are going to have sport, going to making sports, something like this. Yes. But now I must say that Verbring is. I must accuse Verbring for this teacher.
Yeah.
Because I am I am sitting here for
Sitting a lot.
a lot, yes, many
Yeah.
hours,
Many
because
hours.
I am interested in languages, and
That's right.
and because I want to study English at the same time Spanish. Yes,
Yeah.
you must. There is a problem for me, so I'm
You
trying
want it
to
all.
buy. Yes, I'm trying to buy something wireless in order
Uh-huh.
to have this lesson. In order I can go
Oh, to
walking
walk around. Yeah.
around my computer. I have a wireless microphone,
Yeah.
a wireless headset. In order I can stand instead of sitting. Teacher.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I think
Yes.
some students have that. Yeah, I think some
I've
students do
tried to
that.
use the bicycle to put my laptop
Oh.
on the bicycle, but at the end my bottom was very yes.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That's funny.
But we must find a solution about this, teacher, because about this lesson, it could be also Verbi that must propose something. No?
Yeah, I know. It's the one drawback is to doing everything on the computer.
Yeah.
What about we just have 2 more minutes, Alex? What about smoking? What do people in Spain? I know a lot of people in Europe smoke,
Mhm.
and I don't
Yeah.
know. What is your attitude towards it, or what is the general thinking about smoking? Is it healthy, or it doesn't matter? I mean,
No,
healthy, unhealthy, or it just doesn't matter.
no,
Do
it's
you smoke?
unhealthy.
Do you smoke?
I
Of course,
don't smoke. No.
it's unhealthy. Yes, it's very unhealthy. I think people used to smoke more before than nowadays.
Yeah.
When I
So,
it's what I see uh, nowadays. I think well maybe the older people who are 40 or 50 years, they still smoke, but the young people, I don't see many young people with cigarettes and but but
So your impression right now is that less people are smoking?
yes, it's my impression,
Uh-huh.
but on the other hand, I have to say that many people smokes marijuana
Oh, okay.
and
Uh-huh.
hashish and all these kind of things. So
Oh,
maybe they don't smoke cigarettes, tobacco,
yeah.
but they
Tobacco, yeah.
smoke joints.
I see. Oh,
Yes, yes, yes.
okay.
teacher, did you see the film where Humphrey Bogart was with his eternal cigarettes?
No,
No,
no.
it was always with a cigarette in his mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about in Italy? Do people smoke a lot?
No, but for me, no, I don't think so. But I think that could be that my impression is that the women
Uh-huh.
smoke more than
Really?
than men. Yes, that's my
Interesting.
impression. Yes, it's
Oh,
not so. I don't see many people smoking like
Uh-huh.
before. Like before, no. Before, yes, there was a lot of people that were smoking, but nowadays it's not so frequent. But I see more women than
Uh-huh.
men that are
Oh,
smoking.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Yes, it's
I wouldn't have known that. Yeah.
could be yes.
Now people likes to party a lot and drink a lot
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
as well.
I think that's always been true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
guys. Well, we finished up our hour here, so thanks for coming. And I guess Mauricio had continued to have trouble with his connection, and we lost Tatitulin. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad you guys, it worked for you. And so thanks for coming, and
Mhm.
enjoy your
Good.
weekend.
It's
Okay,
a
bye
yes,
bye.
teacher. Have a
Okay?
good health. Have a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
health.
Stay healthy. Okay,
Okay,
take
thank
care,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye
Have a
bye. Take
good
care.
day. Bye.